Aye, lads.
What's the deal with this charming prince? Good or bad? Someone said about the angel. I mean, I guess you can play this instead of prince. Or you can play... You would have to cut Seraph too, though. Exile a creature or artifact. Return it at next end step. This can flicker the cage. That would mean that both of our flicker guys can flicker the cage, which is quite cool. This can flicker our creatures, and it can flicker our cage, and it can flicker all of our removal. Gotta try it, I think. And it has flying, which is good for our axe. I think I still don't... I don't really want 4 of them, though. I don't want more removal, either. So, like, if I played 2... I honestly don't know what the last 2 cards would even be. And that would make our mana base better as well, yeah, because we need less white now. Okay, that's fair. That's very fair. Because now, instead of 18 of each, we need 18 black and only 14 white. Why is Angel better than the Prince? Because the Angel can hit the removal spells as well, right? Whereas the Prince can only hit the creatures. And it has flying. So it's better in a lot of ways, but it is more expensive, man. There's no denying that. And the angel can hit the cage too, which is very important because that's our way of actually cheating, right? And you gotta cheat in this game. It's not. This game is not for the fair players. Gotta make sure I've actually got the double black for my flesh gorgers. What's collector? It's like titles from completing the achievements. Swap axe for Steel Seraph. Can't play Steel Seraph, man. Or, well, we can. We can play Steel Seraph or Flesh Gorger. You can't play both because wizards don't let you, unfortunately. Like, I can get the angel out. It just means that my pixie won't... Well, the first pixie can never really do anything, right? First pixie has to be a 1/1. I guess the second pixie can bounce the cage, and the angel can just flicker the glide car for a scry. Or I guess the other way around is better, huh? Oh no, the pixie doesn't get the counter until after the flicker resolves. So, it does have to be the other way around. But this actually doesn't work, does it? Okay. Fine. Tapped my 1/1 Pixie for no reason. Learning stream, by the way. We're learning. Mockingus Birdimus. Three flickers with only one thing to flicker is a little awkward here. That is a reason to play less angels, huh? I think we need another creature, man. Sack a creature or vehicle if you can't discard a card. Okay. We need like one more playset of creatures, I think. I'd love it to be Seraph, but it can't be Seraph, unfortunately. Maybe it could be the doll, man. I guess not. Maybe not, because the reason I want the doll is because, or the reason I want the creature is because we're low on creatures sometimes. But doll doesn't work if you're low on creatures, right? And it needs to be a creature with an ETB, and it needs to fit our like artifact theme as well. But we'll have a look. So it might just have to be the doll, but we shall see. If only it could be Adeline. If only, man. If only. You play the Hours of God? I do not. Kind of gas. Then the Pixie comes back in and bounces either the Angel or the Cage, and we go again. So, we're up against a Mythic level opponent of the best deck in Standard at the moment. So, let's see what we can do here. Do we have the superior bounce boys or the inferior bounce boys? I mean, they can't do any damage to us, which is fucking a good starting point. Oh, I'm gonna copy the car. Flying car. That's insane. You gotta run back the cage, man. Fuck the bauble. Tap 3 other untapped creatures. Sad. No wombo combo. Come on over, baby. You any flesh gorgers? Fleshy boy or it's cage. What are we saying? I do have enough mana to activate both cages here. Flesh gorger's obviously a fatty, a decent fatty, but if I bring the Flesh Gorger out, I'm kinda out of gas, right? Well, I'm out of gas with a big old board though. That's undeniable. Let's try Flesh Gorger. I can't attack with a gear repair though, because they can triple crew, make their vehicle becomes a 3/4, and I can't really pump up the gear repair, right? Because it wouldn't give me the Flesh Gorger. Would that still be fine though? I don't know, man. I don't actually know if that's worth it. You gotta get your fucking dude out. It's a no attack with the gear repair, it has to be. Flesh Gorger! Okay, we made the correct choice. Good to know, good to know. Is this a last ride matchup? Maybe. They do attack. It's kind of resilient to bounce. They deal damage. They've got discard spells as well, so the draw is useful. Again, gonna try it again. It might fucking suck again, but there's only one way to find out, isn't there? Equipment are just really bad against Bounce Boy. Sunder? Man, the Sunders have got to be Lawrence, huh? Non-combat damage. Crystal Barricade works against their sack effects. You have hexproof. Doesn't die to this. Each opponent sacks. It doesn't target, unfortunately. Sad. Chariot naming Talon is maybe a thing. I mean, surely that's definitely a thing. Do they play Kaito, their deck? Nowhere targets, yes, but nowhere targets a creature, right? Barricade gives you hexproof, so it doesn't work there. I will say, chat, if we beat this deck, we're going to be playing this deck all day until it's perfected. Because we're in business if we can beat this. We are in business. That was kind of toxic, mate. Is there anything else to name with this other than the... oh my god, what is the card called? Storm Chaser's Talent. Alright, Chariot, let's go, baby. What you got? What can you do? Can you do anything cool? That is the question. Do we play the Breaker over the Blade? Oh. It's an enchantment, man. We need the discount, right? I'm not sure we should be playing the Blade at all, but if we were going to replace it, it wouldn't be with the Breaker. Alright, lads. What we bouncing? Inspector or Bob? I mean, against Discard Boy, it's gotta be the Inspector, man. Fuck the Bob. It didn't matter. Does it not matter though? Yeah, I might discard the Flesh Gorger, man. The Flesh Gorger's a little weaker to their bounce stuff, right, than the Inspector is. When it's just a 3/3 version. Yeah, I think we gotta get the card advantage going, man. Yo, combo! Start your engines plus Hopeless Nightmare. Big combo. What a crazy matchup this one, huh? Just non-stop, like, insane 1-mana cards. I could draw into a tap land, which would want me to crack the clue just now, but obviously we can't crack the clues on our turn in case we get spells and they just discard them for free. One's popping off. How many copies of... I've never seen them use that card before. How many copies of that do they have? Do I need my vacuum? Only one? Okay. Hope everything went well. We're not been yet, man. There's been a delay. The stream is only... I'm streaming because Yeah, because there's been a delay. I don't know when this, I'll be able to stream until. I'm basically going to stream until the doctor phones me. Could be 5 minutes, could be 5 hours. It is a mystery length of time. At the beginning of upkeep, opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Well, let's flip this while we can. Looks like you need your vacuum, yeah, but that card's just a one-off though. But maybe I can still justify a one-off vacuum for 1 copy of that. And this matchup is so grindy that I think it's possible that we could get to 6 lands, right? On some occasions to even crack the vacuum. I don't want to be on 6 lands, but at least it would give us something if we get there. There's the town loops as well that you can interact with, yeah. Even like with the town loops and the crypt, I still don't think you want more than 1 vacuum, just because like having creatures is important, right? I think we want more creatures in the deck in general, though. I want to change this to Lauren. Maybe get rid of the blades and get another creature in there somehow. So far. Vacuum. Yeah, the barricade doesn't prevent Hopeless Nightmare either. The creature with the -1/-1 adventure, he's pretty good. They don't really have any 1/1s though, other than the otters, right? Like, I'm not sure this opponent is playing the guy who grows with enchantments, or at least we haven't seen it yet. Can you top a 1-lander with a scry? Ooh, sheesh. And a cage if you get that land drop. I mean, this is the point in playing 1-mana cards, is to keep these hands and win. So let's try. So we get 2 40%ers basically. Don't be a pussy. I ain't no pussy. We do have something here for sure though. We just must simply cut the bad cards and add good ones. Big scry. Okay. Easy. Saved by glide card. Thanks for the land. Thanks for the land. What did I tell you, chat? Not the land I would have picked, but I've seen worse. Angel, Junker. Found our vacuum as well. I mean, you gotta go Angel, man. I'll take one more land just for old time's sake. One more land and we go to the moon next turn. And by moon, I mean moon. Don't mind me just going to the moon. I'll take another land, man. I've got a Flesh Gorger and a cage. I'm down to... Oh no, actually, I've got to bottom that, right? Because that just gives my cage, like, a slightly bigger chance to brick here. Because I'm going to be flickering the cage. Junker down to 3 already. Kind of gas. Bro is about to get cooked. Why are you bouncing your own thing, man? Are you stupid? So bad, so bad. Okay. I think with this many artifacts, we gotta keep the Junker, man. Hey, Oppo. That's a little suspicious. So if we crew and block, they can do the -3/-3 on the car and kill it. They wouldn't be able to target the Angel, though. But they can do the -3/-3 on the Angel anyway, so... I think we can give up a car here. Give up a car, and then that basically guarantees that we resolve the next cage. I mean, seems good. One mana Junker as well. Cage this bitch! We're cooking with this one, that is what I'm saying. We are cooking with this one. Our last pathetic card is a 1 mana 4/3 Chupacabra. Which seems pretty good. That's a -7. Flesh Gorger's got some juice against their deck, huh? The ward is pretty good. Why not rip our Leyline in the sideboard? Because I've got an affinity card, right? So I've got Vacuum instead, because that's an artifact. Alright. Card all combo. God, I love Scry in 1. Any Scry fans in the chat? Do you own every card? No, not every card, but most of them, yeah. Or at least all the ones I want to play with. Wombo combo. Huge synergies, yeah. What are you doing over there, mate? Why'd I have so many fucking lands? Hey, bro. That's kind of toxic. Any chance you could stop tapping my shit, lad? Fear on the Siren. Okay. Junker or another Flesh Gorger? I mean, you gotta go Flesh Gorger, right? Come on. No more trolling? Stop, please. What am I bouncing, though? I mean, I guess the doll, but... Nothing? What do you mean, nothing? You have no respect for value, my friend. I can cage anyway, guys. I can cage and bounce. That's why the deck's fucking gas. Any tempo enjoyers? Right, that's why I took the doll and not the cage. Why not bounce cage? Because opponent's trying to kill me, man. The game is not maximize value. The game is maximize value with an asterisk, which is to the most that you can possibly can before you die. I'm trying to not fucking die. That's an important part of the equation. I've got an angel as well. Like, we can bounce the cage later if absolutely necessary. Let's take a frickin' draw, shall we? I guess I should attack first, because if I use the cage, I'm gonna want the gear repair, right? Oppo's got some work to do to not die as well, true. They can double block the Flesh Gorger and there's nothing I can really do about it, but we do kill 2 creatures and gain 7 life, like, it could be worse. And they wouldn't be able to kill the other Flesh God. It kind of guarantees that this second cage is going to work as well. Were they dipped or are they thinking? Menace is super good against this blue-black deck, huh? So they can't fucking tap you down and chump you forever. The Flesh Gorger Ward is really good against these stupid decks. Flicker deck. I think Oppo's left the building, lads. Yeah, let's try the Shepherd. Adventure, creatures your opponents control get -1/-1. Seems useful, right? Against Drowner or Siren deck. Chariot. Meh. We maybe want Reliquary because of the curiosity, like these actual removal spells are, like destroy effects are a bit worse. Jailer, Edict, Lauren. Don't know what Chariot does against blue-black, if anything. Probably nothing, honestly. Oh, they're playing Kaito version. Yeah, fuck. I need... Ecto. Fine. So Edict, Shepherd, Reliquary in. 2 dolls, 2 blades out. The Chariot on Kaito might be better than Edict, but I don't know. How much loyalty does... Because Kaito has 4 loyalty, right? On ETB? So yes, they can't activate it, but they do still attack me for 3. They still bounce, and then I can't kill it with an attack from my Chariot. I don't know, how much loyalty does it have? Is it 3 or is it 4? Easy win. Yeah, it's a Painland city. Junker actually slaps here, but a land is better than the Junker, right? To get the Flesh Gorgers going. Bolt the bird or play your own deck? Probably should bolt the bird, shouldn't you? Always bolt. Alright, that's a timeout. Always is a banned word here. You should have used the word often, or most of the time. Always, no, we don't say always here, not in Magic the Gathering. No. Frequently, yeah. Frequently works. Never, we don't say never either. We never say never, and we always don't say always. Stop before combat, please. Crew that little motherfucker up. Okay, so you can't attack. You hate to see it. I could have attacked there with a untapped land, right, for Pixie Bobble. It was worth a try, in my opinion. Bobble or doll, huh? Bobble or doll? Let's try the frickin' doll, shall we? Try the doll. Okay, so here I guess we do... So I can Pixie target the doll. Like flying crew, I guess? That seems good. Or I can bounce the bauble and kill one of the sentinels. I'm not sure I care about the sentinel though. I'll do this. 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 This doll's been through some shit, huh? Okay. Bro, we need a cage, man, so this flesh gorger can frickin' attack. Gex's command! Alright, Gorger they're one of. That is lame. Kind of a disaster of a game, huh? Just no junker for these frickin' sentinels. No junker, no blade. Hmm. I mean... +6, I guess. Damn, I can't activate the cage. I can with Glissa, but or not Glissa with Mirex, but that seems bad. But just like hard casting the Flesh Gorger is death, unfortunately. So we gotta try. All right, I'll call that Brickies. Yeah, get him to it. I couldn't get past the Sentinels, man. No removal is very cringe. Chariot for Lily is okay, but kind of whatever. Cut 2 Bauble, bring in 2 Reliquaries and go, I think. Not seen Flesh Gorger in a long time. I think it is really good in this deck, man. Is 1/1 Pixie into Doll an acceptable start? Or do you mull? I think when you've got 2 Junkers as well, it's probably a mull, man. I've only got 1 artifact for these Junkers. But we are against a black deck, though. Yeah, I've got to try it, I think. I don't want to be dead to 1 discard spell after mulling. Do 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 do. I believe opponent Oppo is a cut down player. That's fine. Okay, kind of worked out okay, I think. Up deck something for Pixie Boy to do. Any cages? Yeah, it's fine. Up deck something for Pixie Boy to do. 1 time! No elf, no elf. Say no to elves. So lucky, right? Land. Get Bobble. Bobble's insane, man. It's a beautiful card. Junker! Junker! Opponent plays so many creatures, man. It's crazy. Alright, Cage is sick, of course, but let's start with a junkie. Oh my god, holding your removal against the affinity deck. Absolutely clueless. Alright, game 3 me. Madness. Okay, so they are actually very heavy on creatures. I thought Bauble only had one target, but there's the Dread Knight also. Yeah, fine. On the draw, I think we should have all 4 baubles anyway, just for the elves. Bro, where are my novice inspectors hiding? I need them. Alright, top Hundo Golgari, game 3 on the draw. I believe. Okay, 1 land here is a yikes with an absolutely goated hand otherwise. It's a black land as well. Any keepers? We are 40%er. 2 40%ers with a great hand against a discard deck. You see 6 plays for the next 5 turns if I draw no lands? Well, no, because this is only black, right? The Verge for now. I'm keeping though. Cage is the perfect card to go alongside our top deck planes. Yep, yes. Tell you what, I'll be a little mana inefficient just for a quick scry. Tear ass spotted. A cage or a junker? I think maybe run back another cage, man. I have removal in hand, right? I've got a Titimus Bladimus. Scry up. Come on, creature! Creature! Okay. That does not get the other cage out, but it's still pretty good. These pain lands though, jeez. Brother, against Golgari, it's full value city. Okay. Okay, good. Value town. One land, no problems. True. Ecuador. Ecuador.